It's day 53 of strictly juicing. I'm actually in the middle of making juices. And I just got back in the house from dropping my car off at the shop finally. I'm feeling good. Haven't had too much to complain about, everything is cool. Then do your homework. Alright. There's nothing to complain about. Making the kids lunch as well because they had a late breakfast. But other than that, everything's going well for me. I hate cutting beets, and I didn't go to my usual places for produce because they actually didn't have any. Because of the snow, people was buying up anything that they can eat, even vegetables. Generally vegetables are the last to go, but they was all bare. So I guess people are getting a hint that it's better to be healthy than to eat bad, or they just didn't have enough on themselves and people grab whatever they could see. Who knows? But I decided to make a couple different drinks. I did make three of them are the same, but the fourth drink, which you see me cutting currently, is actually the one we call Vamp Life. It's basically all red fruits and vegetables. So blood oranges, red beets, purple kale, but we don't have any, so I had to go with red cabbage because there was no purple kale at the stores, and purple or red, whatever color you want to call them, carrots, with pomegranates. Pomegranates I already have these seeded in the bottom of my bowl that I'm putting this in already, but I was in the middle of cutting the rest of the stuff and doing the other drinks, so I figured I would do the video that I meant to do earlier, but because I wasn't home, I didn't do it yet. So I'm cutting up everything that I got cut. That way it goes through the juicer easier. And this is the part of juicing that you don't see when I'm talking to you, showing you my videos. I'm at work or standing up at my bar with my juices in front of me. You don't see this part where I'm cutting up everything or where I'm prepping, the jars, all that, because as in with everything, you have to cut and prep stuff. Also, you have to wash the dishes that go along with juicing. And it's all tedious, but I mean it's worth it, because it's all a routine for me. And also, I wanted to do this video while I was doing the ingredients to show some of you people, because I can tell by some of the questions people ask that they don't think I actually juice myself or do the juice myself. Not saying that I don't drink it, but they saying they don't think that I actually do it myself. I have two juices. I'm sorry, a NutriBullet juicer, which is kind of loud and not as efficient. But then I have my baby of a juicer, the Nama. That damn thing it's quiet, and it makes juice it gets so much juice out of the fruit and veggies that it's the best juicer so far that I've dealt with. And I recommend that Nama to anybody. When people ask me about which juices I had, I always tell them the NutriBullet because that's the economic one. But in all actuality, as long as it takes the juice, the fruits and vegetables, it's really not as economical as buying a Nama or any other cold pressed juicer that's quiet, because you get more juice out of it and it's less time prepping. So I'm just basically edging the pineapple, getting all the hard parts off, and then with the juicer, I don't have to decore the pineapple. I can actually juice the whole pineapple. I just gotta cut it in slots so it can fit in there. And that's the good thing I like about juicing period is that you both juices, even the NutriBullet, all I gotta do is just cut the stuff. I don't have to decor anything, but I don't leave rinds and stuff like that on fruit. I don't feel like that is gonna help the longevity of the juices because rinds is the hardest thing to get off. And sometimes that stuff can make it hard for the juicer to process the juice because it might clog it or get stuck in the juicer. That's a watermelon. All right. The next thing I cut is a watermelon. So, a lot of times people want to be lazy when juicing. That's the one thing I learned. You can't go halfway into it. You gotta go full throttle. Or don't do anything at all. Nice. So, I'm gonna do that with this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut up this one. This is actually for the watermelon bliss drink. So, I did the pineapple. For the other stuff, for the oranges and the beets, that's done. That's for the one I was telling y'all called Vamp Life, which is just something I made up because it's so red. Looks kind of like blood, if you don't get the pun. But I actually enjoy the juice and the prep and all that because it gives it a more personal feel when you're doing the stuff yourself. And honestly, it's cheaper. When I was going to a juice bar, that shit was expensive. I'm spending $50, $60 juicing. And that's just like a couple of juices. That's like pay one, like 6, 7 juices, if that. It's like, damn, for that same $50, because that's basically what I spent in vegetables and fruits. When I go to the supermarket, I can juice for like a week. Sometimes even longer, depending on what the ingredients are. Those fruits last longer than green leafy vegetables. And some stuff lasts longer, like, that red cabbage, I can get a week up out of that. Now, greens, I wouldn't try that. Because greens get flaky, just like celery. So, certain stuff I don't take that far down in time, so I get it as I go. So some things I might buy every 3 days. And then other things I might buy once a week. Like oranges, apples, stuff like that. I only buy that once a week. Because that's stuff that can last. I don't juice any type of shit. I put the rinds in here with the watermelon, with the cut fruit. But I don't juice any bananas, so you won't see any juices with bananas in it. And plus, the potassium that bananas produce, I can get in other fruits and vegetables. So it's not really a necessity to have bananas. And they don't juice a lot, from my experience. And like I said, it's just, I'm trying to get the most productive fruit, wise of production of juices and bodily, helping my body. So, I feel like what we have going on now is the best combinations as possible for juices throughout the whole journey that we're going to be using. Well, that we're going to be doing, I said using. Everybody likes to see the juicing, but a lot of people don't actually like to do the juicing. And that's the main part of it, is doing it. You can congratulate me all you want, but if you're in the same dire need of changing your health like I am, then you should be on this same kick that I'm on now. Trying to help yourself. I got the Hulk, that's all cut up. Watermelon Bliss, I'm about to put that. I got the mint for that, the mint. And then you got the Vamp Life, which you can't see, but it's right there. And now my next thing I'm gonna cut up is gonna be Mean Green. So with Mean Green, it's a little more tedious because I have to skin all the stuff. So, this is another one where I'll be sitting down. And I really haven't been sitting down. But I just want, like I said, I wanted to show y'all how I get down with the juicing and what I'll be doing. Because, just seeing me with a couple juices in the morning or a video here and there that might show juicing. Like, if you don't follow me on YouTube, you have never seen me juice. And if you're not a friend, you've never seen me juice live on Facebook. So I'm not in here faking a funk or anything like that, like some may think. I have multiple juices, and I juice every 3 days. And that's how much juice I drink. 3 days worth of juice. So when everything starts breaking down, I'm well within my thresholds before it breaks down. You got to take care of your body and also know how to do it yourself. You can't always pay somebody else to do something. Because I don't care how much money you got. That's how people go broke, always buying something. And I try not to be that type of person. If I can do it myself, then I'm going to do it. Just like if I can fix something myself. If I can watch a video on YouTube and I feel comfortable doing it, then I'm going to fix it. I've done it with multiple small electronics. I actually fixed my own washing machine. I watched the video, and it looked like something I could do, and that was 3 years ago. Washing machines, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. That's almost 5 years ago. Because it was in 2016. So, it was something that I felt I could do, and I did it, and the washing machine is working great. Instead of me having to pay somebody $175 to fix it, I was able to do it myself. I paid $8 for the part, and it cost me $8 and maybe an hour of my time to put it back, to take the washer apart and put it back together, and I fixed the washer. I didn't have to pay like Tom, Dick, and Harry to come in here, inconvenience my family or nothing. I did everything on an off day while everybody was working or at school. And by the time my wife got back home, I had already had a load in there washing, and it was working fine. And it's, like I said, it's still working to this day. That's the reason why we haven't bought a new washer, because I was able to fix the old one. So sometimes stuff may look hard, but it really isn't. It's just, patience. And, I thought juicing would be hard, so I used to buy juices all the time and say I'll do it one day. And my wife called my bluff and brought me a juicer. And when she brought the juicer, I had no choice but to do it, because now I don't have any excuses to say, well, I'll do it one day. Because that's not the case. So, y'all see a little part of what I go through every day with, the skinning of the fruits, peelings, cutting, and everything of that nature. It's not hard, but it's not easy either, but it feels good getting it done. Like, my wife is working on her schoolwork, because she's taking a master's and a PhD program, or a program that actually goes towards her master's and a PhD all at the same time. So, she got to keep up with that. And I'm off, so I can take care of this food. I can take care of stuff too. Hey, Karen, come on, get that food out there. So, it's not really hard, Y'all see what I'm doing. So, like I said, if you want to juice, I'll help you. Don't think it's too hard, because it ain't. And remember, again, it's Black History Month. Be kind to people of color, not just black people. You have Mexicans, well, Hispanics all together. Some are light, some are dark. You have Middle Eastern people. You have fair colored people in all countries. Be kind to them. And y'all have a nice day.